Bride and groom stage a weed wedding offering 13 different types of marijuana at their open bud bar ceremony. A far-out couple ensured that their marriage got off to a chilled-out start with a weed wedding. Rather than handing out alcoholic drinks at the outdoor reception, this couple instead hired a bud tender who presided over 13 hand-picked strains of cannabis. The idea for the open weed bar was hatched by groom John Elledge, a self-proclaimed professional cannabis cultivator, on his big day marrying Whitney Alexander in Oregon in the USA. But before you start rolling in preparation for your own green wedding, the event was only legal because Oregon was the first state in America to decriminalize possession of small amounts of cannabis, and it was held on private property. Due to the recreational laws in the state, the stash was limited to only 8 ounces, but some guests are said to have called it a life-changing event. Speaking to local news station KGW, Mr. Elledge was quoted as saying, "We were shocked by how much people loved it. I'm still getting a couple of texts saying what a life-changing experience it was for some of our guests. And it wasn't just restricted to the young and the liberal. Even an 81-year-old who hadn't smoked weed since the 1960s came into the tent at our wedding," he added. Though skeptical at first, she ended up loving it. Perhaps the only sticking point is the stark choice faced by those planning the weed wedding. Is it booze or pot? According to the state laws, if the event had been catered with a liquor license, the weed would have been disallowed because the two can't be served together. Mark Pettinger of the Oregon Liquor Control Commission says, caterers need to be aware that they cannot have bartenders and bud tenders at the same event.